My name is Daniel, and this is The Glory. And I wish I could sing this poem in the form of a song so that you would truly hear my heart and where it is that I'm coming from. But it's the glory of God that has captured my heart and my imagination to the point where I wish I could sing these words in the form of a song instead of just reciting them in the form of a spoken word poem. Because you see, the metaphors in which I can speak can barely even begin to scratch the surface of the purpose of God and the ability of His glory to fill us so extraordinarily. So I'm wondering why those people over there are even staring at me when I'm just caught up in the clouds and the heavens, you see, because I just want to see God in His glory. I just want to be able to tell you this story so it will spark your imagination, have your heart forever chasing after the presence and the ever-living grace of God, which has captured my heart and my imagination. So for His glory, I tell the story in the form of a spoken word poem, wishing you could hear these words being played over a song so that you would know that His glory is much more than we could even begin to imagine. And some are drawn to the gospel because they fear the hostility of what hell has to offer. But I'm here to offer you a different view. I'm here to offer you the everlasting, unrelenting love of God. And that's why I wish I could recite this spoken word poem in the form of a song so that you can vibe your head to the beat and that these words can truly reach down into the depths of who you are, and you can realize this, that on your own you can only go so far, and that in hell you will burn because you chose not to run after the glory of God. But I'm here not to condemn you because of what you've done or where you've come from, because you see there is something that's so much greater than anything you could even imagine that you could be because of where you've been. Listen, I'm trying to tell you this, that from the bottom and the depths of my heart, if you would just listen, you can hear His glory is greater than the most beautiful sunset or sunrise, more awesome than the glow of the moon on a full moon's night where it is at its peak. See, His glory is better than roses in bloom. His story is better than the sweet aroma of buttermilk pancakes on Sunday morning that Grandma cooked. You see, His glory is better than pigeon peas and rice and neck bones. His glory is brighter than the sun shining from behind the clouds. And now let us see that His glory is greater than even our ability to connect with other members of humanity, because He is ultimately the reason why we even feel compassion and love. Because you see, His glory is the reason why we know how to love. His worthiness is greater than the heavens up above, because you see, heaven is His throne and the earth is His footstool. So anything that we can begin to imagine in our limited imagination could still fail in comparison to His glory. So if you're drawn to the cross not by the fear of going to hell, let His glory compel you to come so enthusiastically before Him as you lay down all things instead of procrastinating. You lay before Him your life, so your soul He will revive and fill with His glory and give you another opportunity to live. Because you see, when we learn to live in the reflection of His glory, we learn to see the brighter side of even the darkest situation. We learn to see the silver lining in the clouds instead of the rainstorm that is about to come. Let His glory compel you, if nothing else. And I smile when I say this, because even as my imagination begins to run wild as He has created the universes off in the distance, I realize this, that His most wonderful creation in existence was us, and our ability to love and to communicate with each other on a level that is both stimulating and scintillating. And I promise you that if you're listening, I hope you hear my heart in this, because it's for His glory that I'm even able to stand before you, because He has rescued me and redeemed my soul. So some are drawn out of the darkness by the fear of hell, and others are compelled by His glory and His love. And I pray that this piece of His glory and His love that I've spoken in this poem, that I wish I could sing in a song, is drawing your heart in unto Him, so that you would know that what He desires from you is not sacrifices, and is not your gifts, it is not just your time, but He desires a relationship. See, it is Christ who stands knocking at the door, hoping that you would open the heart so Him and the Father could come in and sup with you, and you could sup with Him, and you will truly begin to see that your imagination can't even begin to capture the glory of His essence and His presence. So listen, if anything else, let His glory compel you. Let His love draw you in, so that you can truly begin to live as His light begins to shine within. My name is Daniel. Thank you for watching. Check out more videos on my YouTube channel, DANNNYBOY87. Thank you. God bless you.